Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. And to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So today's video I want to talk about the I would say African misconceptions about the virtuous woman. And when I say African, because somebody is gonna say, oh, what do you mean African? Like Moroccans are Africans and Egyptians are African. We all know that. When I say African, I'm actually coming down to, okay, let me say Nigerians, okay, because sometimes people are like, oh, you're not in my country, how do you know what's happening in my country or whatever. But when we say African mentality, African, this, when a person like me that's Nigerian, when I say African mentality, we all typically know what we're talking about. We're talking about our side, if that makes sense, our side of Africa. I wanted to talk about the misconceptions, and a lot of people have these misconceptions. Sometimes the way people view the virtuous woman, it depends sometimes on where they come from and where they've lived. In today's video, I'm going to bring us back to what the Bible actually says. What the Bible says. I know there are some people that no matter what I say, it will never work. There are some people that they cannot stand someone. No matter what someone says, as long as it comes from someone, it cannot be right. There are some people that be like, you know what, I actually like her. Like, oh, she doesn't, it's not like she knows it all. I've never said I know it all. But there's some people like, she doesn't get it right all the time, but she makes a lot of sense. There's people actually feels like she's a woman. She has no right to speak. Somebody have said to me, the Bible said a woman should not preach. So people have said that to me. And even though I'm just here making videos on my YouTube channel, with some people I never win. For me, it's all about what does the Bible say, okay? So I find that typically a lot of our people that when they talk about the virtuous woman, they are describing this timid woman, this timid, shy woman, this woman that, they're almost describing a woman that has no confidence. They are describing this woman that is just like, this woman that's kind of like, that woman kind of shy, she can't talk, she's so quiet, she's always walking around like this, that kind of a thing. But that is not what the Bible says about her. The Bible never described her that way. There are people that are actually describing a very timid woman, shy woman, a woman without confidence, a woman that's afraid to speak, a woman that does not have a voice. Okay? So going straight to the Bible, I'm going to pick out some points that I really want us to focus on. Proverbs 31, 10 to 31. And I want to bring out some points that's going to show you that she was not shy. She was not timid. She did not lack confidence. Okay? Because there are some men that if a woman is vocal, if a woman is brave and confident, they look at her like she's not the virtuous woman, because in their minds somehow they feel like she's not supposed to be that. Okay, if you look at verse 16, it says she goes to inspect a field, okay, and buys it. She goes to inspect a field and buys it. Okay, now let's think about that time. Okay, that time there's still some parts of Nigeria till date where women cannot buy land. Okay, and this is the Bible time when men were at the forefront. Women were typically the housekeepers, if that makes sense. Women were like typically housewives, and like they follow their husbands from behind, for the lack of a better word. That's the way I can explain it. Women were never in the front, but this woman could go and inspect a field and buy it. There are still some parts of Nigeria till date that women cannot buy a land. If a woman wants to buy a land, she has to buy it through with her father's name or her brother's name or through a man. Till date, in 2019, there's still some parts of Nigeria where that happens. For this virtuous woman to have attained the height in life at that time, to the point where she could inspect a land and buy it, at a time when women were housewives, she was not a shy woman. She was not timid. Do you know what it is? This for men that think that women are, virtuous woman is timid and shy. She doesn't open her mouth in public. She's quiet. She doesn't speak until her husband speaks, or till her husband gives her permission to speak. She'll be so quiet and reserved. Some men do not know it, but the truth is that they are describing a very timid woman. That is what a lot of men are describing. And if you look at the virtuous woman, she wasn't timid. The Bible says that she goes to inspect a field and she buys it. Okay, that is not a timid woman. She would have been meeting up to inspect a field. She would be meeting up with men and she would be inspecting. Obviously, she'll be asking questions, and she will be making this executive decisions. She'll be making these decisions about the land she's about to buy. She wasn't shy. She wasn't timid. She was able to come in front of elders, in front of men, inspect a land, and she buy it. And then in 17 it says she is energetic and she is strong. 17 says that. Nowadays, if a woman is energetic or she's strong, a lot of our Nigerian men will be like, oh, she's a feminist. she's a feminist. Nowadays, if they want to shut a woman up, they call her a feminist. That's what you see. I've made videos where I've said that it depends on what you call feminism before I can tell you if I'm a feminist. Okay, you know, if feminism, if you tell me feminism about, you know, we're all human beings created by God. We all have equal right to breathe oxygen. We all have equal right to education, jobs, and all of those things. I would tell you, yes, I'm a feminist. And then if you tell me that, oh, we're feminist, meaning that you know, men are walking around bare chested, so we have the right to do it, I'm gonna be like, okay. No, I believe that God made us all different but equal in the sight of God. We are all equal. There is nobody that God favors more than the other. God does not say because you're a man, you know, I'm going to answer your prayers first. No, God does not treat men specially, you know, than women. God does not, you know, value men more than women. We're all, at the end of the day, children of God. For those that think she's the shy wife, she's always quiet and she's meek. I'll come back to the word meek. She's meek and she's... We hear so many people say, hey, you know, virtuous woman is meek and gentle. She's... The Bible says, blessed are the meek. The Bible never said, blessed are the women. The quality of being meek and gentle is not only for women. It's for both men and women. It's a quality all Christians should have. But some people think it's a quality women should have. Women should not be strong and energetic. But the Bible describes her as energetic and strong. In 25, the Bible says, she is clothed with strength and dignity. Okay? Clothed with strength and dignity. There are some men in the name of Christianity do not think that women should be, the word strength should be mentioned with women. If a woman shows strength, they feel like she is they feel like she's competing with men. There are some men that think like that. Do we even read this Bible? Do we even read this Bible? I always say it, oh, it's the Bible I'm reading. The other day there was a pastor that said everything I'm going to say is going to be from the Bible, and he started quoting our elder said. No, it's not from the Bible. When I tell you I'm going to read the Bible, I'm going to read the Bible. I am reading this one from the Bible. From the Bible. And she laughs without fear of the future. She is brave. She laughed without fear. She was brave when it comes to the future. She was confident when it came to thinking about the future. These are not qualities some men expect a virtuous woman to have. Confident woman. Some people do not think about the virtuous woman like this. When they talk about virtuous woman, this is not what they are describing. The Bible says, when she speaks, her words are wise. Her words are wise. Some people that when they even come on my channel, I'll be like, who gave you a right to speak on YouTube? Who that not think it's okay for a woman to even speak on YouTube? I find it hard to accept that a woman can be wise and that a woman can sit down and make a video and actually there will be wisdom in what she has to say. Because they have this I don't know, this mentality about the virtuous woman. And if you're someone that is confidently coming out and sitting out to make videos, you're not the virtuous woman, because they expect you to be shy and quiet and timid and, you know, don't say anything. You're a woman, be quiet. That's what some of these people would say. The Bible says, when she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. There are some men that do not even believe that the woman has the right to give instructions. There are some men that will go crazy about, you know, crazy over the thought of a woman even giving instructions. Who are you to give instructions? And then 27 says, she carefully watches everything in her household. Do you know what is to watch everything in your household? So there are some people that have these misconceptions about the virtuous woman. That woman was strong and brave and wise. She was confident. Okay? She wasn't timid. So there's some people, when they describe a virtuous woman, the way they describe her, and they'll be looking like this. Women that have no guts to look at men in the face. No part of the Bible described her that way. Let me tell you something. If she was shy and timid and just quiet or whatever, I don't think she would have achieved any of the things the Bible described that she achieved. Because I can tell you, let me tell you, I used to be very quiet and very shy. I couldn't open my mouth in public and speak. I used to be that shy. Let me tell you, the world does not care about shy people. Nobody says, oh, let's wait for the shy person to cross the road first. No way. The world does not care. I can tell you this, life is tough as a shy person. Life is difficult as a shy person. There's so much you should be able to achieve that you may never achieve if you're shy and timid. Life, for the lack of a better word, life will F you up. I can tell you that. When I was shy, I was that girl that in the schoolyard everybody would all easily pick on because you're the shy one. I was the one that people would just easily kick you just for the crack. Anybody in the school would take their chance at you, push you or whatever because they know that you don't say anything. If she was shy and timid and quiet and this woman that had no confidence, she wouldn't have achieved any of the things she achieved. We're talking about being meek and gentle. It is not a quality that women alone should have. But sometimes some men think those are the qualities women should have. We are the brave and strong ones, but the women should be meek and gentle. No, let me tell you. The Bible says, take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. Seek the Lord, all you humble of the earth, who have carried out his ordinances. Seek righteousness, seek humility. Perhaps you will be hidden in the day of the Lord's anger. All, not women, all you humble of the earth, not all you women of the earth. Psalm 23:11 says, but the humble will inherit the land. Not the women will inherit the land. God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Not to the women, to the humble. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. These are all the qualities. I'm just listing. What am I trying to show is that these qualities are not qualities that Bible is not saying are qualities women should have. It's qualities that all Christians should have. I'm reading this for those men that think that women are designed by God to be meek and gentle. Men should be brave and confident. And no, women, as the virtuous woman we just read about, she was confident, she was strong, she had strength, she was brave, she was not timid and shy. I just want to take away that mentality that the virtuous woman should be timid and shy. No part of the Bible says that. So I wanted to come here and share it. So people are going to say, oh, she's a feminist. So people are going to say, oh yeah, this is feminism. This is the Bible I'm reading. It is the Bible. All these verses I just read are from the Bible. I didn't make them up. I didn't write the Bible. I'm only quoting it. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.